One person that's getting really nervous about that scenario that we're looking at on the screen right now, 312 to 226, would be Barack Obama. That reporting has come out. We've talked about that this week. Well, not only is he nervous, his wife is nervous, because according to a new report, Daily Mail has a big thing on this, great pictures, great headline, Michelle Obama doesn't have a whole lot of use for the Biden family. I mean, Hunter, his divorce from, I didn't realize, he was married to her friend, Kathleen Buell. That is Michelle Obama's friend. Well, she didn't really appreciate the way that all went down and how that divorce got so ugly. And that's now come out in a new Axios report. So Axios had all the details today in an exclusive report. I would question the timing of this, quote, exclusive, Michelle Obama's private frustration with the Bidens. And it goes on about her friend Kathleen Buell, and after Buell's messy divorce from Hunter Biden, she really just got pretty darn sick of the whole family. Hunter, Joey, and of course, even Jill. So she doesn't like them very much. Well, why does that story come out today? Again, remembering that they tend to leak these things for a reason, right? Jake Tapper getting the leak from Clapper at a very specific time, right? For a very specific reason. Well, why are they doing this right now? I think it's worth asking yourself that question. Is it to try and make Michelle seem like she's holier than thou, and that she's the family woman, and that she's the sort of moral arbitrator of all things, right? You know, so you got Joe, who's not so hot in terms of his maybe ethics guidance, given what has transpired with his son, and she's going to come in to save the day. Could she come in to save the day? I'll tell you, that's not good for Donald Trump necessarily if she comes in. I think had she run an entire election cycle, people would tire of her greatly. They would be very frustrated with some of the rhetoric. We've heard it in the past that certainly appears on its surface to be rather anti-American in nature. If she had had enough of time, out there being vetted, I think that people would be very sick of her very quickly. And in fact, it would be almost like running against Kamala Harris or running against Hillary Clinton all over again. Two very polarizing candidates where you mobilize the whole team of people to come out to vote against them. That would actually happen with Michelle as well, except Michelle wouldn't have had that kind of time out there in the public. I mean, she's very picky and choosy about the things that she does. And so she's not overexposed. So does that mean it's going to happen? I mean, we've learned today that there's some concern. This is from Paul Sperry on Twitter. There's some concern about any potential medical event happening at the debate tonight. They're talking about whether or not they can actually allow the White House press corps inside. I mean, this is crazy stuff. I don't really understand what the thinking there is, and we're going to continue to vet that and source that for you. But we know that there's no live audience at the event tonight. We know there's no live audience at the actual DNC. Why? I mean, it's always been that way. I've been to many DNC conventions, and we've never had it sealed off from the press and the public. So what exactly is going on? Is this sort of Michelle coming in for a big swooping, who knows what? I don't know, but I'm putting the idea out there. It's not completely crazy, and I don't necessarily think that would help Donald Trump. So I think we need to stay aware of everything.